Ang susunod na programa ay rated G. Ito ay pwede sa lahat ng manonood.
Good day, everyone. My name is Rovic M. De La Cruz. Today, I will be discussing the information age. And for our learning objectives, explain how the information age began and its key features, present the stages of historical development leading to the information age, appreciate the importance of the information age in modern life. So next is, what is the information age? Began in the late 20th century, information became easily accessible, managed by computers and networks, shift from traditional industries to computerization, also known as the computer age or digital age. So, the information age began in the late 20th century when information became the center of progress. So, this happened because computers and networks made it easier for people to access and share knowledge anywhere in the world. So, for example, instead of going to library to find books or information, we can now just search online using Google or Wikipedia and artificial intelligence in seconds. So that's why we call this period the digital age. It is a time when information is right at our fingertips. So transforming how we live, learn, and communicate every day. Okay, now let us move on to key features of the information age. So, information is widely available, operates in real time and on demand, focus on convenience and user friendliness, leads to user dependence according to Messenger 1982. So the information age is unique because information is accessible anytime and anywhere. So this is possible through telecommunication system that connect people instantly. So like for example, if you want to talk a friend from another country, so we can video call them using the messenger or via Zoom instead of waiting for letters to arrive. So we can attend also online class or shops for groceries using our phones. So in short, the information age give us convenience and speed, but it also make us more dependent on technology since we use it almost every minute of our lives. So, and next is the historical development, transforming materials from stone tools to bronze tools to iron tools. So, in historical development, human progress started with our ability to improve materials for survival. So, each stage of material transformation from stone to bronze to iron uh, it is made for life easier and work more productive. For example, just like how modern people upgraded their phones or gadgets. So early humans also upgraded their tools from stone or rough stone to sharper metal ones to make farming and building and protection easier. So this shows the innovation is a part of our nature. we always find uh we always find ways to improve what we use to make life better. Again, historical development from water power to steam power to electric power and to combustion power. So it is another big step in human history was learning to transform energy. So this matter because energy allowed us to power tools, machine, and entire cities. Like for example, before people relied on only in manual work or animal work. So but now we use electricity to charge our gadgets, fuel to run vehicles, and renewable energy like solar power for homes. So each energy innovation made daily life faster and more convenient. So shaping it is for shaping the modern lifestyle that we enjoy today. Okay. Historical development again, communicating and storing information, computing information, knowledge, and algorithms. So, in historical development, it is the most important transformation come when humans learn to store and process information. So this changed the way we communicate and make decisions. For example, instead of sending handwritten letters that take days or weeks, months to arrive, we can now send emails or messages instantly. And instead of keeping files in cabinet, we use Google Drives or cloud storage. So this shows how our ability to manage information efficiently has become a powerful tool in education, work, and daily life. Okay, now let us move on to evolution of writing system from 3000 BC to 100 AD. Okay, 3000 BC Sumerian writing system used pictographs to represent words, cuneiform, wedge shape, written on clay tablets with a reed stylus. Um, in Sumerian writing system, it is one of the first way human recorded information. It was created because people needed a way to keep track of trade, farming, and community events. So like for example, just like how we record our sales or data in a spreadsheet today. So Sumerians use a symbol carved on clay tablets to track goods and payments. This was the beginning of record keeping, proving that writing is essential for organizing and communication. Next is 2100 BC, Egyptian hieroglyphs. Hiero means holy, glypho means writing. Combine logographic and alphabetic elements. Around 1000 distinct symbols. The Egyptian developed hieroglyphs to record their culture, religion, and history. They needed a way to communicate important information across their generations. Like for example, similar to how we post on social media to document our memories. So in Egyptian, carved symbols on walls or temples to share their stories and achievements. And this shows that even thousands of years ago, people already valued their idea of preserving their experiences through writings. Next is 1300 BC oracle bones from China, used during Shang dynasty for divination, written on turtle shells and ox bones. The oracle bone from ancient China are another early example of written communication. People used them because they wanted to seek guidance and record events. Like, for example, it's like how today people write down their goals, reflection, or prayers in journal or notes or notebooks as a way to understand and make decisions in life. So, this proved that writing has always been a human tool for expressing thoughts and searching for meaning. Next is 500 BC, papyrus roll, made from plant fibers. Chief writing materials in Egypt is smooth, flexible, and durable. So the papyrus roll was a big improvement in how people wrote and stored information. It was easier to carry, more durable, and allowed for longer text. For example, Uh, it's similar to how we use notebooks, binders, or even digital notes app to organize our lesson or documents neatly. And this innovation made right for more efficient and help people communicate and record ideas more easily. Next is 220 BC, Chinese small seal script, rectangular, artistic calligraphy used for official documents, lead to first Chinese dictionary or area. Uh, in Chinese small seal script, it is helped to standardize writing in China so that the communication was clearer and more consistent. So this was important because it made official communication and record keeping easier for everyone. So like for example, it's like how today we use standard fonts or formats or official documents in school or offices to make information look neat and understandable. And this script show that organizing how we write makes sharing information more effective and reliable. Next is 180 Parchment Codex book made from animal skin replace papyrus rolls foundation of modern books. The Papyrus Codex, or the early version of the book, changed the way people stored and read information. It was more durable than scrolls and could be carried around easily. So, for example, it's like how we carry a book, tablet, or ebook reader today. It makes reading and learning more convenient anywhere we go. So, this invention became the foundation of modern education and libraries, making knowledge more accessible to everyone.